I'm Joe Treefrog. Welcome to It's Easy Being Green.
And
It's easy being green.
Another
Ooh,
installment.
pretty good.
Here's Adele.
Even better.
All right, great. Thanks, and welcome to another It's Easy Being Green. My name is Adele Quo. For Arlingtonians seeking an eco-travel experience, my mascot here, Joe Treefrog, wants you to know the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service promises there's at least one wildlife refuge within an hour's drive of most major metropolitan areas. For our weekend road trip, we highlight Presquile National Wildlife Refuge, an important stopover on the Atlantic Flyway. The 1,329-acre island, approximately 20 miles southeast of Richmond, provides protected breeding habitat for state-listed threatened and endangered species, as well as many neotropical migrating bird species. Hundreds of native plant and animal species thrive in the isolated wetlands, forests, and grasslands. The island refuge is only accessible by pontoon and by prearranged permit 3 days in advance to hike 3 miles of easy trails for photography and flora and fauna observation. Historically a peninsula, the Army Corps of Engineers cut a shipping channel through the peninsula in 1934, creating a true island. Several exciting conservation projects are taking place on the remote island, bringing slow change to Presquile. In 2006, hundreds of volunteers planted over 3,500 native trees and shrubs to help combat the highly invasive Johnson grass that grew out of control after the cattle stopped grazing there. 10 years later, the oaks and sycamore create a 100-foot wide buffer along the James River. It slows down the river escarpment erosion, shades out and eventually kills the invasive Johnson grass, and improves nesting habitat for bald eagles and other wildlife. In 2010, an artificial reef site was constructed next to Presquile to restore the Atlantic sturgeon population by tagging the federally endangered prehistoric fish to help determine why the James is the only place in the Chesapeake Bay watershed that the sturgeon frequent to spawn. And in 2013, the James River Ecology School, the first of its kind, opened to educate our next generation of environmental stewards. More than 2,000 students now visit annually for day and overnight programs where they literally get their feet wet with hands-on ecology lessons to help them connect with the river and appreciate nature and conservation action. They stay in a LEED-certified bunkhouse powered by solar panels, rainwater collected for outdoor showers, compostable toilets that conserve water, and a special rain garden that filters gray water back into the ground. So as summer fades into fall, arrange to visit Presquile this summer for 3 special public events to go wild for wildlife. Pre-registration required because space is limited. Go to fws.gov/refuge/Presquile/eventscalendar.html.
Presquile sounds like a really cool place.
Oh, it was amazing.
You've been there?
Yes, that was our weekend trip. We
Wow.
loved it.
Oh, you were there.
We
Having
were
fun there, huh?
there.
On assignment.
Yes, that was my
On
assignment.
You were on an assignment.
I
That's
know.
where you
Oh,
were.
I missed that whole thing. You have to get there by canoe or
A pontoon.
pontoon.
Yep, and I did have to get a special use permit.
Nice. What a
which
cool place.
was pretty easy to get. So
Great.
don't
Good
let that
news.
discourage you.
Thanks, Adele.